Hi guys, and welcome to Sunderland vs Cheltenham match preview. So of course Sunderland do welcome Cheltenham to the Stadium of Light tomorrow night at 7:45, I believe the kickoff is. So Cheltenham, we'll firstly start with them. Okay, they've had a pretty decent start to the season. Of course they won League 2 last year. It wasn't an accident. They were very, very good last season. They won the league, they won League 2. I think they're currently in 14th right now. They've had an indifferent start to the season, but they have picked up some good results. Only recently did they beat Cheltenham away from home, which is a very, very good result indeed. Last time out, of course, they did lose to Wigan 2-0. But, they are a good side. They're a good counter-attacking side. They have some dangerous players. I would expect us to probably hold a decent amount of possession in the game, and I think chances will come, but we need to be resolute at the back because they do have the players, they do have the tenacity to get forward and really, really hurt us. So when we do make those chances, because I think we will, I think we're good enough and we're going to make chances at home particularly, we really, really need to take them because they can hurt us, as I say, on the break. Now for us, of course, we did beat Bolton at the weekend. I didn't make a review because I was busy straight after the game. It was actually my best mate's birthday. We went out for that, so it was nice to kind of celebrate his birthday as well as the 3 points against Bolton. And it did become a very, very tense and nervy affair against Bolton. I think we deservedly went in front. I think we worked really well the first half. It was an even game, but I thought we probably just about deserved to be in the lead. Second half, Bolton battered us. We absolutely battered us. We ended up making a really good couple of chances that arguably, we should have at least tested the keeper or hit the back of the net. We made enough chances at times in the second half, but the majority of the ball and possession was played in the second half, in our half, and just around that box. He had us pinned back for so many attempts at balls getting into the box, trying to test Hoffman, without really testing them too much, but they did have some really, really good chances, and we're probably very, very fortunate to come away with the 3 points. But it shows, the different kind of performances that we can pull out. It's not just a case of sometimes, we beat teams and, we're dominating the play. It shows that we also can defend resolutely and defend for our lives and hold on, because I think Sunderland of old, Sunderland of last season, I think that would have been a 1-1 draw, maybe 2-1 to Bolton. But again, we defended resolutely because, I can give all the credit I want to, to the defence in the second half. But again, I think the midfielders and maybe the lads in the final third, they were very, very poor. Very poor. Not only did they waste a couple of chances that we did manage to get, but, we couldn't string a pass together. We were giving the ball away so needlessly. We made it so easy for him. Our press had disappeared again. Second half, it was just a horrible, horrible watch. And again, it was just such a nail-biter. But you need to give credit to the lads for simply defending, because their game going forward in the second half was non-existent. It was really, really poor. So hopefully we can amend that in this game against Cheltenham and just hopefully see a decent performance from the first minute until the 90th, because we can't keep changing our complete outlook to a game in the second half. We're playing it a certain way in one half. It'd be nice to see us follow through with a bit of positivity into the second. I expect him to have periods of play, but for 45 minutes, it was almost entirely Bolton that second half. It was horrible to watch. It really was. But like I say, we managed to get away with 3 points. I'm not going to complain too much about it. We saw Dietrich as well for the first time in the league. I think he did okay. I think he did remind me at times of Gooch. He had a bit of trickery. He'd take on a player, but then he'd want to go back and take him on again. There was a chance he had a couple of them actually, one on the edge of the box, which he'd hit high and wide. Another one where, he took on his man. He was clean on, really, coming down the right-hand side. I wanted him to strike the ball, but instead he tried to chop back and he wants to take on the man he's just taken on, do you know what I mean? And a couple of chances he really just should. I think with a bit more confidence, he'll be absolutely fine, that lad. I've watched him against Wigan and he terrorised their defence. So hopefully we can see that move into league form. But I'm going to tell you now my preferred starting 11 for this game. And it's pretty much identical to the 11 that I wanted to see play for the game against Bolton. But of course, Pritchard did start in the last game. And for me, I didn't think he was great. I really didn't. Even in the first half, I think he was very, very wasteful. First sort of 20, 25 minutes, half an hour maybe. Almost every time he got the ball, he was trying to force it a little bit too much, and he was giving the ball away far too much for my liking. I feel like we have enough there in Embleton, and we just really lacked in pace. That's why I'd like to see Dietrich start. Gooch, of course, he does have pace as well, but I feel like he deserves at least a start, a try. Dietrich on that right-hand side. The back four, of course, we have Sirkin, Doyle, Flanagan, and Winchester with, of course, Hoffman in goal. Doyle come off late on in the game against Bolton, so I'm not too sure how he's doing, but I think, we weren't, severely limping or anything. It might have just been cramp, something like that. we shall see. But Sirkin, Doyle, Flanagan, Winchester, I would definitely like to see them. Sirkin, I think he had a bit of a knock in the head on Saturday as well, so that I think he may be rested. If that is the case, then I'd like to see Huggins there, who come on and definitely didn't do himself any harm. He played very well on the left-hand side. 09 and Dhannoo for me in the middle, with, of course, as I mentioned earlier, Embleton, Geeds and Diaku behind Ross Stewart. I mean, to be fair, Ross Stewart was kept very, very quiet against Bolton by their centre-back, the big lad. So fair play to him. But I just think Stewart, he's the best striker we've got. He gives us so much on and off the ball. So Ross Stewart absolutely nails his place down for me. So that would be my preferred starting 11. Now for my score prediction for this game. Firstly, if you didn't know, I have just done a bit of a cameo appearance on Giles's YouTube channel. I'll give just pretty much a brief rundown of what I've already said today, but I also give my score prediction there as well. But make sure you do go and check out Giles's video, because I do feature on it, and of course leave a like on the video as well for his match preview for this game. But for my score predictions, I am going to go for a Sunderland 2-0 win. I don't think it's going to be an easy game at all. I think there will be times where we will have all backs against the wall, but I still think we have enough, and I do think Ross Stewart's going to get back amongst it, and he's going to get himself a brace. So that'll be my predictions for the game. Sunderland 2, Cheltenham 0. Hopefully that is the case, and it's a little bit more simpler than the game against Bolton, because to be fair, I'll give it to Bolton. That was the toughest game so far this season. They've definitely been the side that have impressed me the most. And they did very, very well, and they were massively unfortunate to come away with a defeat there. But of course, again, I'm not going to complain. So of course, in the comments, let me know down below who you think should be starting, who would be in your starting 11 for Sunderland for this game, and your score predictions and goal scorers as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already, to become a fully fledged member of the Sassy Army. But for now, you take care and stay jam.